Hi, my name is Vance, also known as Mr.EatsRocks. I'm a PC, Mercy, and Diva enjoyer, and today I will be explaining how I get the most value out of my damage boost. These are my credentials, but before we get started, please make sure to follow me on TikTok, link in the description. I'll break it down into around 6 simple tips that I use in all of my games that help me get maximum value. First off, for PC, my damage boost is swapped with my healing. This is personal preference, but I think it's helped me to push my damage boost a lot. This is very simple, but it works wonders for me. You are a support. A lot of Mercy players in lower ranks heal their teammates way too much. You're not a healer. Mercy is what's known as a main support. Her kit is centered around enabling her teammates, so make sure you're using her kit to its full potential. Also, remember that damage boosting your DPS is your main job. Your tank should not need you all the time. Sometimes they do, but generally your other support can keep them up. Only heal your tank if they are taking too much damage, or will literally die if you don't. Mercy's healing isn't very good, and it's not very good at keeping up tanks, but it does a decent job of keeping up your squishies. And for Mercy, your tank is your last priority. Do not panic. While playing Mercy, you need to make sure you are calm and alert. A lot of Mercy players will freak out when they're being pressured and just end up healing their full HP teammates while trying to escape. This is not helpful. Not to you or your teammates. In these situations, you need to calm down and breathe and pay attention to what you're doing and make sure you're damage boosting when you need to. Your team will kill the person who is pressuring you faster if you damage boost them, and healing a full HP target does absolutely nothing for you or your team. But if you are being pressured and your teammate is taking damage, it's best to heal them to get the 40% self-heal while you evade whoever is hunting you. Survive. Now, this is not a simple task. This is something that takes a lot of practice and game sense. And I am not really qualified to teach you that, but if you are consistently the last to die or constantly getting out, you will have way better uptime. The more time you spend outside of spawn, the more you can push that damage boost. So if you have poor movement, I can make a video about that if you guys are interested. Other than that, Mercy Parkour is a great way to learn some cheeky escape routes. Let them die. Now, you may be thinking, Vance, what the hell? Let my teammates die just for the extra damage boost numbers. And it sounds extreme, because it is. What I mean to say is, let's say there's a soldier, and he has a Sombra on him. You want that Sombra to die as fast as possible, so she doesn't have time to translocate out. So, instead of healing him, you can damage boost him so he has the extra burst damage and the Sombra has less time to react. Or Tracer, you want to burst them down before they can get away. This is situational, but sometimes it's the difference between getting a pick and letting them get away. And of course, you don't want your teammates to die, but if you think they'll survive, try to push damage boost to help them get the kill. Another example of this would be if your allied support is an LOS of your teammate who is taking damage. Sometimes it's better to damage boost and let your allied support heal them. This, 1, gives your allied support ult charge, and 2, gives your teammate ult charge, and this is especially useful if you already have Valk. Speaking of Valkyrie, Mercy's ultimate has 4 main uses. Keeping your team's momentum and allowing them to keep pushing without needing to fall back and stabilize, or saving yourself, stalling the point, or getting a risky res that will help win the team fight. I'm going to talk about using Valk offensively. Let's say a Winston or a Ball jumps into your team and blows one of their cooldowns. Sometimes I will pop Valk so my whole team has the extra damage and we kill the Winston or the Ball before they can get out. And then their tank is dead and they either have to get out or all die. Another good way to use Valk and get a lot of value out of your damage boost is if the fight just needs that extra little shove, that just push, a lot of the times I will pop Valk and just push that damage boost as hard as I can to just get that extra burst damage. Damage boosting ultimates and abilities. This is a general rule for when you're using damage boost, but if you see your Ashe about to go for a dynamite, or you see your Bastion in turret form, or your soldier pops visor, you want to damage boost those teammates to get that extra burst damage. And another thing to get maximum value is damage boost your teammates who are close to ult or have a high value ultimate. Walking out of spawn, if you have a Hanzo and an Ashe, you'd probably want to damage boost your Ashe because Bob is a way better ultimate than Dragon. Now, I am not the best at explaining things, but I hope these tips make sense and can help you in your games. And I'd love to make more Mercy guides, but if this wasn't helpful, I suggest creators like Sketsy or Neandra. They both make really great Mercy guides and great content in general. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. Like this video and subscribe for more banger content. Much love. Have a great day.